What is up, guys? Today we're reviewing a beautiful monstrosity of a sneaker, which is the Converse Run Style Motion. Let's get it. What is up, guys? Thanks once again for tuning into the channel. So this is KIXPLORE, where we talk everything about sneakers, lifestyle, travel, and a little bit of everything in between. And today we're going to be talking about, once again, what you've seen in the title. It is the Run Style Motion. Now these are the new sneakers that came out for Converse just recently. What is weird is that when I went to the store to actually try to pick these up, I honestly thought there wouldn't be that much hype behind them. When I saw them, I generally just liked them because I thought they look cool, and it's like a different, kind of look. It's kind of bold, and that's why I kind of wanted to review it. But what was funny is that this was actually the second release that it came out. Well, what I believe is the second release. And it's sold out pretty much straight away. And when I say sell out, I mean that the major sizes have sold out pretty quickly, which is surprising to me because usually with Converse sneakers, they usually have a high supply of them, and like they're usually left on the shelves kind of thing. But this one, I think maybe Converse has kind of shortened the supply, but kind of increased the hype behind it, which is why they're selling out in all the major sizes. Especially the black and white pair, which is the original pair that I wanted to get, but since I couldn't because all the sizes ran out, I had to kind of opt out for this one, which I was pretty fortunate to get. So I'm just happy to review it for you guys. And as you guys might have known, I already did a review for the Run Style Hikes, these sneakers, and these had really good feedback on my actual channel. So I did want to do a review for the upcoming Run Style Motion, which is these ones. And a lot of people like those ones, and I have a really big feeling that a lot of people are gonna like this one as well. Generally, I like the look of this one, the Run Style Hikes. I mean, if you look at it, they're a lot more, these are a lot more, I don't know, how visually appealing, and it's got more visual interest compared to something that's as streamlined and more simple as the Run Style Hikes. I mean, other people might, have a differing opinion and all that kind of stuff, but I just like something new. This is really chunky, a lot more chunky. It feels like there's a lot more material going into this sneaker than the actual Run Style Hikes. Obviously, just by look alone, you can already see that. But this one is just like, I don't know, it's just the detailing elements going into this one, which are more impressive to me anyway. So you can see there from the back, you can see the Converse star, the branding going in there. There is actually only one Converse logo, which is on the inside of the foot rather than on the outside portion. These shoes are pretty much the same. You can see that the black and white pair and this white and black pair, they both have the same midsole. It's just the only difference is the white upper compared to the black one, which has the black upper. As I said before, I would have preferred to go for the black and white one, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, and I guess I was a little bit too late, or I don't know, man. It's just maybe this was really low supply, but I do really think that Converse will come out with more of these in the future. Just like the Run Style Hike, at first, kind of low supply, high demand, sold out straight away, and eventually they just made more of them, and now they're sitting on shelves, just like this Run Style Motion. I'm not taking anything away from the Converse Run Style Motion or the Run Style Hike or anything like that. I think they're both really cool shoes, but I just think Converse will more likely make more of them in the future. So if you haven't got one yet, don't worry, there'll be more coming. So a couple of details in regards to the Run Style Motion I would like to say is that as you can see, the tongue, that is coming from the Chuck Taylor 70. I don't know if you can see it, where it's got this really cursive writing, and that little just tongue tag is reminiscent of that model. What you'd like to know as well is the actual inner comfort lining is the CX lining. It's pretty comfortable, I would like to say, just like the Run Style Hikes. With all that kind of padding and all that thickness of that platform silhouette, you'd probably think that, yeah, it's pretty comfortable, and it is. It's got a lot of cushioning, a lot of layers of support there, so that you can definitely wear this the whole day without having your feet really sore. So that's a really good thing about Converse. They've really kind of adapted throughout the times. What I've noticed, especially when I was younger, with Chuck Taylors and all that kind of stuff, is that they're, you know, after a while they do get kind of uncomfortable. And throughout the years, they've gotten better and better, and that's something I really, really admire. The herringbone design, or the outsole, is a lot more exaggerated than the previous model, or the previous design of the Runstar Hike. It's crazy. Man, it feels like the tooling that went into this is pretty impressive. Detailing and quality wise, I would say it's pretty high quality. The canvas is the standard Chuck Taylor one that's iconic for a lot of the major Chuck Taylors that has made it so popular. It's been around for so many years, and it's still here today. So, you know, it's something that you could respect about Converse. I mean, you know, they had one winning design, or they had a couple of winning designs, and they stuck to it, and it's still here today. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. There's still, like, the normal Chuck Taylor is very, very impressive still. Still a really, like, kind of, not to say a budget, but it's a really affordable sneaker that you can get into that, you know, really works with all these kind of different outfits as well. So yeah, it's, if you've seen a Chuck Taylor, it's basically the same Chuck Taylor with a different midsole. Once again, they have this leather patch on the inside of the shoe there. As this, you can see that they're pretty similar. Like, you know, there's not much difference, maybe other than the design on the, you know, on the side, on the midsole and stuff. So now, in terms of sizing, I have a couple of issues with it. Generally with Converse sneakers, I always have like this problem where, like, I don't know if I'm a 9 or don't know if I'm a 10, depending on which kind of sneaker it is. With the normal Chuck Taylors, I'm normally 9.5 if they have it, and between that and a 10. The reason that is because I am a wide footer, and generally I go for 9.5s in all my Nikes, but for some reason they're a really narrow fit. Sometimes my feet don't fit like the width of it, you know, so I have to go for a 10, but that ends up leaving a little bit more space in the toe box. Now, in regards to this Runstar Motion, I would like it to say that it's sort of like the same thing, but for some reason I got a 9, and there was a lot of space, surprisingly, so especially around the sides, which is fantastic, especially for a wide footer like me. But the only drawback I have with this is just that the I find that there's hardly any like heel lockdown. I feel like my foot is like kind of, every time I step, my foot is going up towards the back. There's not enough like heel lockdown. But with like a model like this, such as, like, you know, simple as the Chuck Taylor, it's very traditional, that I think that, you know, there isn't that much support there. It's just you know, how they're made, and they've kind of kept that silhouette. They stay true to that design, but I still think they're an awesome shoe, and yeah, I still really like these, even though, you know, they might not be the most like high-tech sneaker with all the, you know, kind of gizmos and gadgets, well, not gizmos and gadgets, but you know what I'm talking about. You know, it's still traditional. They kind of kept to their ways, or their original design with the Chuck Taylor, and kind of just revamped it with this midsole, and I'm all for that. It's definitely a really cool shoe. It's still comfortable, and those are kind of the aspects that I really go for, you know. Not so much the technical side, but I always look for the look and the comfort, and this one definitely hits the nail on both of those aspects. So in store, these are 160 Australian dollars. If you can get your hands on the black and white pair in your size, definitely go for it, because they are selling out. And do I think they're worth the money? I would like to say so. These have, you know, really kind of struck my eye from the beginning, and, you know, they're still there. They've always kind of stayed and lingered in my mind, and like, oh man, I really would like to try them. And when I've tried them, these are like, definitely, when you walk around in these, they're turning heads. Definitely, they're a unisex shoe, so, you know, guys and girls can wear them. And I just generally think they're a really high fashion sneaker, perfect for like places like when you go to Japan, or when you go to the urban cities, like a more like kind of different look, a unique look, compared to just wearing the normal standard Chuck Taylors. I mean, you know, if you're bored of Chuck Taylors, maybe you want to try something new, and this is definitely something like you can look into. So I'm actually really keen to actually try these on with a couple of different outfits, and that's because that's what I've been trying to do lately, try to give you guys more inspiration to wear your sneakers, and to wear them with kind of different sneaker styles and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So, what did you think about those outfits, guys? Did you enjoy them? Do you like them? Please let me know in the comments below. I did try to change it up a little bit so that, you know, you can vary them, but also have, you know, use like the kind of common pieces already in your cupboard or in your closet kind of thing. So, yeah, definitely check out the Runstar Motions. These are definitely like a really good sneaker to look into, especially they're not that hyped, but I think they're just hard to get right now because, you know, there might be like a low supply with them, and Converse is just kind of like feeling it out kind of thing to see how much demand there is before they do a mass production kind of release. Anyway, guys, if you did like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you did learn something, please give me that big thumbs up. Anyway, guys, I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are staying safe out there in this world today. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.